Greetings to my lovely viewers. I am Julia, and you're watching a channel about peaceful and pleasant rustic life among beautiful Ukrainian nature. I love cooking, and today I'll show you another amazing recipe. We're starting, and you'll have a sec to subscribe. It will support this channel so much. Morning in the village is one of the most pleasant part of a day. The air is so wet and fresh that you can feel the smell of all the plants in the yard and even the smells of mountains forests. Morning of my family, as well as other rustic families, starts with a little pray. We're Orthodox Christians, and we can pray 3 times a day. Also, we always thank God for everything we have.
Раночку! Файного дня! Ой, які ти гарненький. Ой, які ти гарненький. Ой, квіточки, ще одну.
Fresh garden bouquet is a must-have of my morning routine. Isn't it so nice to add it to your life? And the moment begins. The most hated thing of city people, potatoes harvest. This is how rustic fitness looks. Yes, it's really a hard job. Life in the village needs a lot of energy, forces, and patience. But the reward is fantastic.
О, є наша. Ще й тваринки хочуть їсти.
For people who grew up in Soviet Union, it's not only a memory of childhood when you came to parents and grandparents and the whole family picking potatoes harvest, it's also a memory about youth times in university.
Ну, значить, такі молоденькі файні. Ще рагу буде.
Soviet Union is famous by collective farm. And no, it was no employees to pay for picking harvest. Students and people who had free time worked as fields for free, like to pay country for everything that was free for us. Picking the harvest was not only about potatoes. Everything that was grown needed to be picked, so it was for luck. The simplest was fruits. It's not that hard to stay all day and pick. But anyway, every job was exhausting and hard. To watch more adorable content and delicious food, don't forget to click the bell.
Все. Тримай.
Such a big harvest. Do you think that? It's not even a half. We're prepared for the whole winter. Potato was never an authentic Ukrainian veggie until 1700s. When potatoes was brought from Europe, people didn't know what is that. First, they start grow it up and eat the green parts. Sure, they got sick and thought it's a poison. No one explained regular village people that they need to grow potatoes for the roots underground. And when it's finally happened, potatoes became one of the most important part of Ukrainian cuisine. Now I get potatoes a good bath. No one wants ground as a seasoning in the food. Now let's prepare onions. Pay attention that I didn't peel it. Watch till the end to know why. Potatoes peeling time. Someone hates this process, like it long and monotonous. But for me, it's a meditation. I sing, I'm focused, I think about whatever I want, and I do my favorite thing ever, cooking. As you have guessed, no electric and gas stoves. Firewood outdoor oven will make the food perfect. It's not only a taste of a childhood, it's a real taste of authentic rustic food. As I think, the treasure of Ukrainian food, salo. It's a pork fat that we marinate in 100 ways. Personally, I put it in jars, but someone likes to keep it in freezer. I chop it for later. It's gonna be a very important ingredient for the sausages to make them delicious and very juicy. The fat is already melted and I can fry onions just on this pan. The smell is so appetizing. Yes, I know, it doesn't seem to be healthy, but local cuisine of every country has dishes like that. And that's okay. It's traditions and history. I would be very happy to know you like the video by your subscription. So, onions with husks help me to reduce the bad smell of intestines. Yes, this is how homemade sausage is cooking. Did you know that? Share in the comments. Before starting the sausage, I prepare something interesting. This is also a very international dish that you can find in a lot of countries. It's cooked from the grated potatoes and onions. Also, you can add other veggies or meat. Today's sausage isn't regular. It's potato one with fat. And I can bet you've never heard of it before if you're not Slavic. But I promise you, it's amazing. I added spices, sour cream, and mamaliga, corn porridge that makes a good color and texture. I asked Miroslav for help. It's much easier to do in 4 hands. And I like spend time on kitchen together. And if you want us to cook something interesting together, share your ideas and recipes in the comments. Look what we got, a real sausage. And you're free to put whatever you need. With some meat and veggies, it's almost a full meal. I'm going to bake this dish in the oven, and I'm praying for the amazing golden crust that will pop in the mouth while you bite it. A little hack. Make holes for the sausage not to explode. Some smoked paprika and chili on top. It's gonna be wonderful. And the first dish of today is going to rest in the oven. And I'm continue working. I have a lot of tasks to do. The main thing of firewood oven is a smell of the smoke. When wet is coming out of the dish, it's become a steam with the coals. And this is a taste of rustic and wild food. Everything goes wonderful. Let's get back to business. Before I continue, please, like the video if you enjoy watching it. So, I mentioned a dish of grated potatoes and onions, and I'm sure you guessed, this is hash browns. In Ukraine, it's known like daruni, in Belarus like draniki, in Germany as Kartoffelpuffen. But anyway, it's very delicious everywhere. Daruni is very different. Someone grates it like it's mashed potatoes, but raw. Someone uses the biggest part of the grate, like me. It could be all vegan, with meat, with fish or mushrooms. But the main things, it must be very crispy. Difference of hash browns between countries is also very big. We used to eat it with sour cream and savory sauces. It's only salt and pepper in classic serving. But for example, Germans are used to eat it sweet with apple jam. Look how appetizing it is. It's perfect when it's gold and holds the form. And the smell around is wonderful. I can't wait to treat my man with this simple but lovely dish. While my puppy Rukavichka, that literally means glove, shows the hens its hunter character, I still need to make one more thing I promised to Miroslav. It's our all guilty pleasure. So now we're gonna make chips, or, like British people say, crisps. By the way, in Ukraine, we use American option.
Коровка. Ідіть. Ідіть до коровок. Ідіть.
For cows, it's not a waste. It's a delicacy for dinner. And sure, we feed all our animals with different food to make a balanced, healthy diet. Don't worry, we take a good care of them. So, if you don't know how to make delicious homemade chips instead of the one you buy in shop, watch and learn. First, you need to grate potatoes to super slim slices. Then you need to reduce all the wet, every slice separately. I sprinkle every slice with starch to be sure all the wet is done. And now we need a lot of hot oil. This process is satisfying. I think I can look at that all day, but we don't need a lot of time to make perfect chips. The color is perfect, easy to do, and much more delicious than from the supermarket package. Potato sausage is done too. The task of 3 unusual potato dishes is done, I think. Finally, dinner time. We're so excited. Everything is very delicious, and you can feel a vibe of a village in every bite. Own-grown potatoes, home eggs, and a lot of love and labor in every piece. If you like this video, please click the thumb up and subscribe. With a bell, you'll get all the new first. That was Basic Life of Julia. Thank for watching and supporting me. We'll be so happy to see you next time.
Ржатина.